fácil. Ah, ah.
Se cayó la batería.
Hello, welcome to another ravishing episode of Behind the Heat. Today we are discussing the creation of the runway category. I think it's called Not Today Satin, which was a look made of satin. And obviously I did not make it to that runway, but it's time to take you behind the heat, behind the scenes of how the look came together. Something very exciting about this look is that a lot of the looks were made in-house, and some of the looks I got to ask favors of and commission the designers of my dreams. And this is the first runway that I'm presenting to you. That was a collaboration with an iconic designer and creator, Gunnar Deatherage. So let's have a chat with Gunnar Deatherage. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, do all those things. And welcome to another episode of Behind the Heat. I'm here with the Satin Runway creator, video superstar, sower to the stars, and reality television superstar. Welcome to the channel, Gunnar Deatherage.
What an introduction. You can tell that you host events. I met you because you were hosting an event for YouTube. That's how I know you.
God, that's true.
Yeah.
Okay, let's take it back to the very beginning. Actually, wait. I got the call.
I was with you that night. Yeah. I invited you to my Kentucky Derby party.
And I glitched. I was like, I'm not. And you were like, where are you going to be? And I pointed at the TV screen.
Yeah, because it was on. That is so funny. I think I coerced it out of you without even realizing that's what I was doing. I think you told me I was the first person you told.
You were the first person I told. The cool thing was that we got excited at the same time because it was the first time I got to say it out loud.
Yeah.
No,
I offered to make a look on the spot. I was like, well, let's make something.
Which is crazy. At that point, you were making things for Chappell Roan.
Yeah, I think I had just done her SNL look.
And then you allowed me to collaborate with you, which was
It's fun to make something fantastical, with no limits. That to me is so exciting.
I was going through my list of looks, thinking if Gunnar's gonna make something or if we're gonna work on something together. The one that stood out to me, that was to me screaming your name, was the satin look, because it had the MATADOR influence at the right intersection of high fashion and costume and just opulence.
Yeah. My dream is to costume a historical film. My current greatest tragedy is that I was not the costume designer for the new Wuthering Heights. I'll never get over it.
There will be another Wuthering Heights for you.
I hope so, but I love a historical piece.
It's historical, but it's so fashionable because it's not really rooted in reality.
No, not at all. And I think that's what drew me to doing this piece.
We had one limit. It had to be satin.
It had to be satin. And which is honestly such a hard fabric to work with. Naturally, satin is a cheap looking fabric. In general, even the real silk satins look kind of cheap. The minute something is not pressed correctly or so, you see it wrinkles, it ripples. I don't know. I was scared of doing this look. We incorporated some odd elements historically into this look that had nothing to do with Spain, that had nothing to do with Mexico,
Nothing.
And had nothing to do with Matador. Honestly, we really kind of made our own version. We brought in some all of those Elizabethan ruffle bits at the top of the bodice, which I think was such a fun take on that too.
Because the kind of tailoring of a traditional Matador suit felt very simple. Adding the volume ruffles and then the Schiaparelli inspired kind of collar art,
floating collar band. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then we went fabric shopping.
This is just for our records, but this is our first day fabric shopping. Honestly, on camera, beautiful.
I like that.
Let's do it.
We were in the garment district for hours.
Yeah, it was a maybe 7 or 8 hour day of fabric shopping.
And it was the most expensive fabric that I bought for the show.
You found the blue fabric first, and we found that pretty instantly. I think I made you commit to that first thing of the day.
Yeah. But then there wasn't enough of it. So we had to maybe find a match. But the idea of finding a blue that wasn't a royal blue or a baby blue, but had a personality and was satin was not easy.
No. That's kind of the beauty of making something like that you have such a specific vision for is that like you really do have to search for that thing. And like, so while we spent 8 hours fabric shopping, like we really kind of spent 8 hours like honing in on like what something was gonna be. And I think that's maybe the thing that I like most about making clothing is like there's countless hours of just like really kind of obsessing with an idea so much that you know exactly what it's going to be. And then bringing that to life is a whole other element.
The process of the piece also like showing itself to you through sketching, through fabric shopping, through making. We didn't end up making the sketch. We made up, you made the thing that like revealed itself to you as you were doing it.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate you trusting me too, because I know it's kind of hard to like visualize what someone else has in their mind all the time, but like I think that I enjoy working with somebody that has an idea, and I think it's cool that I get to interpret it, you know?
Also,
and that's like the magic of it.
I trust you so much, and I love what you do so much that I was not like concerned. I think your taste is impeccable. So
Thank you.
If you were like, you know, this is where the pearls go, I was like, work. That's where the pearls go.
I think I committed to them before I even told you. I was like, I'm gluing these on and I think you're going to love them.
Yeah. There was another contestant on Drag Race this year that wanted a Gunnar Deatherage.
I told him, I was like, I'm so sorry. Like, we were shopping when I was doing this. Did you guys talk about it when you were there?
Yeah, I told her. I was like, oh, one of my looks actually was made by Gunnar Deatherage. And she was like, I DM'd him. And I said, I know. Are you open to working with other queens?
Definitely. Lead time is really great. And if the concept's cool enough, the budget goes to the fabric. But
well, that's what you did with me, which I
definitely did. We won't say numbers.
My one concern, I think, was like, will it fit? Because it was made skin tight, no stretch.
It was not a stretch satin, which was even harder, actually, because it has no spandex for give. And I think we took the measurements and fit it to you while you were corseted.
Well, let's talk about this. This was supposed to be your main stage of RuPaul's Drag Race debut.
It was. You know what?
Robbed.
I mean, you were also robbed. I'm gonna wage to say more than me. I was also eliminated multiple times from reality TV, okay?
Let's talk about this. Not only are you like a partner in crime for me, like fashion-wise, but you're also a partner in crime for me as a reality TV competition person.
Porkchop. I got it. I was the first eliminated on my season 9. I didn't even get to compete. And so I can so relate to that. But like, yeah, I don't get it.
I got it in the context of the show. As like birds.
Well, because they edit it, blame it on the edit is such a funny saying because like they edited it to where it looked like you were the bottom. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that's what was decided for you. Man, it's like reality TV is so, you know, at least like there's a platform to like talk about it now because like I just like people were so just accepting of like whatever they were served in the early 2000s, you know? So
your
like
season aired what year?
I did 2011, 2012, and then 2014, I think. 2013, 2014. I did them like 3 years in a row. They just kept calling me back. And I was like, okay, fine.
Did you never feel like, why would I do this again? Because people keep asking me like, would you do All Stars?
Yeah. You know, the first time I did the show, I felt like I had something to prove. The second time I got on the show, I had already let go of the opportunity mentally.
Right.
And so I was like, fine, if I'm going to say yes to this, whatever. I didn't feel the need to prove anything because I had already mourned the loss. And so like, I kind of came back with like a little bit of a vengeance and I was a total bitch. It was like 21, 22. And like, I was the villain of the season and I had fun with it. I had thought it was so much fun. And then I got a really, really bad edit and people hated me. Then I did All Stars to kind of like, I was coming out of a bad relationship and I just kind of needed out, you know, like.
Do you want to redeem yourself? Like.
And I did. And then I was so boring. They didn't know what to do with me. I'll tell you, I am like considering applying for Traders because I think it would be so much fun. However, like, I'm nervous that I would, like, go right back into the villain trope, you know? Because, like...
It's perfectly fine on Traders.
I think so, too. And, like, I would really like to be a trader. I love that. You know, I'm like,
if you're listening, we have your next trader right here.
I like your wig choice.
Thank you.
I thought the wig choice was very fun. I didn't know what you were going to wear with it. The hair is fun.
I felt like I wanted to go a little bit male, like short, like up hair, but also kind of like an editorial.
I have to say, everything together felt so Hunger Games to me.
Yes.
It like, I mean, I'm like, this is very the Capitol. Like, it's the level of camp that they have there. The hair with it makes me feel like it's masquerade worthy. Like, it's really cool.
And I also wanted to have kind of like horns. And so I bought a necklace and I broke it apart and then I soldered it.
We're turning this necklace into horns.
And took away the chains. And so the necklace became the horn.
The headpiece, yeah.
On the sentimental side, the look to me, as I said on Much Packin', is a tribute to the men in my family. I remember growing up, going to the bullfights. I just never, as a queer person, as a kid that loved like theater and like pop music, I was like, I don't get it. And it wasn't until I was like, oh, it's costume. It's show. It's like pageantry. Then I really got into it. I loved what people were wearing.
The one thing I learned about doing this with you is that their pants are tight, honey.
Girl,
tight. They like an imprint.
Well, all over the world, if you're a bullfighter, you are gonna have.
Well,
the thing is, in the look, obviously, I'm tightly tucked.
Yeah, yeah.
But the men.
But we did kind of joke about not. At one point, we were like
the bulge.
We thought about exaggerating it at one point.
It was crazy because I was like, I'm the matador, but I'm also the bull. But I'm wearing pants, but I'm wearing a skirt. And then I was like, and then I have a bulge. I was like, that might be too much.
You probably can't sit in it.
I can't.
If you had to lip sync in this, would you change clothes? Did they let you do that?
They don't let you change clothes.
Bitch,
that's why my lip sync did not.
You would have ripped it. You would have ripped a seam on national TV.
When I was preparing for the show, I was losing a lot of weight. So when we did our final fitting, it fit me like perfect.
Yeah.
And then when I put it on like a month later, it fit me like easy. But then when I did the photo shoot, I was back to like.
Oh my God.
My mother was like
hands on the hips, pushing it back.
Yeah.
Your mom is a trooper. She's fucking funny.
She not only was there when the thing was getting made at the fittings at the apartment, but she also was at the photo shoot in Mexico. I filmed this in Monterrey. A friend who's a photographer got us not a bullfighting ring, but a place where they do like horse.
Like barrel racing? Yeah.
What's barrel racing? It's like some rodeo.
It's like on horses, but like they use the same kind of arena that you were in.
Like a sand or like dirt.
Yeah.
Thing. And she set up, it's called a lienzo in Spanish. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
And I love my mom. Shout out to my mom. I mean, shout out to everyone in my family. They've been very helpful.
Well, we made it to Mexico. Tomorrow we're shooting satin look. Obviously, this has been in a bag for months. Not in a bag, I treat these nicely. It's the Gunnar Deatherage original, people. And now I'm gonna get ready for my shoot.
My makeup actually looks great. We were running late. Sorry to the photographer. And then we were on our way and there was so much traffic. We were stopped like 2 blocks from my house. Then I remembered that I forgot to pack the actual outfit. So thank God for the traffic, I guess.
What a location.
Amy Farrad on the hair, Jennifer Bear earrings, of course, and nails by May. I'm so fucking lucky to have the team that I have. I'm sorry y'all didn't get to see this on the main stage, but I'm so happy I get to share it with you this way. Oh, and of course, Gunnar Deatherage on the garment, and Tim Peters actually made the banderillas. Okay, let's keep shooting. This is my yegua. Her name is Lengui. She and I have this trick we do because we've been friends for so many years. We go like this. She's not doing our trick. a todos. That's from the photo shoot. It looked crazy, but look, you guys, my beautiful city. Wow.
Mira la M.
La M de Monterrey, La Huasteca, and this is a river with no water. We love it. My beautiful city, Monterrey. This is for you, darling. Thank you.
Sometimes being the first one eliminated on a TV show is the best thing that could happen to you. Our shared elimination experience instantly trauma bonded us, and the camaraderie I have with Dee Dee lies in this simple statement. When you work hard, opportunities find you, and all you have to do is grab them by the horns and run.